Welcome to the country. Just made it to the lake this morning. I want to do something a little bit different this morning. I was out here a couple of days ago. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's a bass. That's a bass. Come here, you. Hey, I'll take it. Look here. Look here, guys. I did it already. I did it already. I was out here a couple of days ago fishing Roadrunner. I was having a lot of bluegills. Take a swipe at that Roadrunner. Look at that. That's not a bluegill. Look at that. That's a little bass this morning. Hey, that's a good way to start it right there. Look. Look at him. Pretty fish right there. We'll let this guy go. He may grow up to be a giant one of these days. So I downsized my underspin with that little bitty guy. I'm hoping I can come out here and run into a few of those bluegills this morning. But you never know what you're going to run into. I'm going to throw this guy along this bank here a little bit, see what I can come up with. I've got some other stuff with me I might toss around if I can't find any bluegills. So let's throw this guy around a little bit and see what happens before it gets too hot. Kind of had a heat wave hit us here last 2 or 3 days. This was 100 degrees yesterday. Supposed to be really hot today, close to 100. The wind's supposed to blow real hard, so I don't have a lot of time this morning before it gets hot, so I want to get after them a little bit here. If I run into another one, then I'll be back. There he is. Oh my gosh. There we go, guys. That's a good one right there. That's a good bass right there. I watched him. I've seen a wave coming for it, guys. Come here, you. Stay on there. Oh, I did it. Holy cow. You never know what you're going to run into. I see that little underspin out there, and I've seen a wave coming at it. Look at this guy. Look at that. Look at that fish. Look what's in his mouth. The tiny underspin got him. Can you believe that? Thank you, Lord. That was cool. Holy cow. Look at that, guys. What a good one this morning. Barely hooked right in the top of the mouth. On the tiny underspin. Whew. Man. We did it. Look at that. We'll let this guy go. That was awesome. Cool deal right there on the little underspin. Not really running into any bluegills this morning. If I can run into something like that, I'll take that all day long, believe me. Man, that was cool. There he is. Got him. Got him, guys. Hey, look what I got. Look. Look what I did. Easy. Yes. Look what I caught this morning. Look at that. A smallmouth. Right here, look at his mouth, guys. Look at his mouth. The little underspin got him. Smallmouth. Can you believe that? You never know what you're going to run into when you come out here. What a beautiful fish. Man, I love those smallmouths. I have caught a lot of them this year. Man, that was cool. Let this guy go. He may grow up to be a giant one of these days. Holy cow. Boy, he hit that little underspin now. That's a cool deal right there. There we go. I got one. There he is. There he is, guys. Get up here. Ha ha ha, I did it. Yes. Look at that one. Look at that. Look in his mouth way down in there. The little tiny underspin got him. Look. Pretty little bass. Pretty little bass this morning. Perfect. Cool deal. Let that guy go. He may grow up to be a giant one of these days. Look right here, guys. Look right here. You never know what you're going to run into when you come out here. Look at this guy. Look at him. Little snake. Some kind of little snake. Get back here. Get out there, you. There he goes. Cool deal. You never know what you're going to run into. There he is. Yes! First cast. I did it. I got him. Look what I did. The jerk bait. First cast on the jerk bait got one. Uh-oh, this guy got it down too. Gotta be careful with this guy. Man, that was cool. On the first cast, I switched over to the jerk bait. Came down to the slough. I got one on the first cast. Holy cow. I was going to grab my pliers too when I was at the truck, and I didn't do it. I don't want to hurt this guy. I got to be real careful. Well, he nailed it out there, right in front of me. Come off of there. Come off of there, you. There we go. I got him. I got him. Look. Look at that little old bass this morning. Hey. I'll let this guy go. He may grow up to be a giant one of these days. You guys remember, old enough to remember, back when fishing reels used to make noise? I've got this old antique fishing reel right here. This is a South Bend cladding 840. I like coming out and catching fish on old antique stuff. Back when I was coming up as a kid, all the fishing reels made noise. For the spinning reels anyway. I decided to get this guy out and put some new line on it. Hadn't fished with it since last year. See if I can come out and catch a fish on him this morning. And all it took was one cast to get that done. Look here, guys. You never know what you're going to run into. Look at this. I'm walking out here to the smallmouth spot. Look what I found. Look at this thing. Look at that. It's a Berkeley drift walker. Believe that? Hey, that's a cool one right there. Man. It was on some braided line. Somebody lost that guy. Hey, I was debating on whether I'd walk all the way over here. It's getting late in the morning now. It's probably close to 10:30 of the morning. And it's starting to get hot. And this point is close to a mile down around here. I just had a feeling about it. I walk over here and I find that lure laying there. That's pretty cool. I may catch a fish on that guy one of these days. I'm going to walk over here to this point. When I get there, I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm walking up to the point here where I want to fish. I want you to just look how far the lake is down. You know, back in the spring when I was coming over here, I had to walk right up against that bank to get around here. We are in desperate need of some rainfall out here in western Oklahoma. It has been a dry summer this year. All this stuff that you see right here was under the water. And I was catching fish off this stuff. All this stuff that you see back in here, all that stuff was underwater. The water line was all the way up to there. That's what made this spot so good, all these rocks and stuff. Let's throw this jerkbait out here, see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky this morning. There'll be a fish out here. The wind's getting up. I am just about going to be out of time. This morning anyway. But I walked all the way over here, so I'm going to make a few casts in there. See what happens. Looks like there's a few little shad and stuff in there. Let's keep it rolling right here for a few minutes. See if I can run into something. Be a large mouth, could be a small mouth, could be a big drum, could be a catfish, could be a gar. A lot of gar back in here. Big gar too. I guarantee you a big gar. Take a swipe at a jerkbait. Either going to be one here or there's not, guys. It ain't going to take long to find out. There he is. Did you see that smallmouth? There he was. Holy cow. Did you see that guy jump out of the water? I hope I got that on camera. That was a pretty good smallmouth. Jumped up and threw my jerkbait. There he was, guys. Dang it. Walked all the way around here for that. And he jumped and threw it. I had a feeling there'd be one there. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap this one up. What a fun morning out here. Trying to catch bluegill on an underspin. Ended up being a pretty good morning for some bass. It's getting hot and the wind's getting up. And I haven't had no breakfast yet this morning. It'll be noon by the time I get home. Man, I can't believe that. I had him too, guys. I had him. I'm gonna go home and get some lunch. May have to run to town. See what Tammy's got planned for the day. And I'm gonna get back after him this afternoon. Seeing as how it's my only day off. We'll see what we can run into this afternoon. So I want to thank you guys for watching. There he is. There he is, guys. There he is. He got off. He got off. Dang it.